It was another ordinary day at JFK Airport. Passengers hurried past one another, families clutching passports, business travelers glued to their phones, kids tugging at weary parents. The terminal hummed with familiar chaos. But Officer Ryan Keller wasn't distracted. His job was to notice what others missed. Beside him padded his partner, Shadow, a sharp-eyed German shepherd, ears twitching, nose forever searching. They'd walked these halls 100 times. Nothing ever changed. Until now. Shadow froze. His body stiffened, muscles taut. His nose lifted, catching something invisible. Ryan tugged the leash. "What is it, boy?" Shadow didn't budge. His gaze was locked ahead. Through the crowd, Ryan spotted a girl, no older than 7, her hand clutched by a woman in a bright blue coat. At first glance, nothing seemed unusual. But Shadow wasn't convinced. And Ryan knew better than to doubt him. Then Ryan noticed the girl's free hand. Small fingers trembled as she pressed them against the woman's back. Not waving. Not playful. A signal. Her shoulders hunched, lips pressed shut, eyes locked on the floor. And then, for a heartbeat, she looked up. Her eyes met Shadow's. Wide. Pleading. Terrified. Ryan's stomach sank. This was no coincidence. This was a cry for help. "All right, boy. Show me." Shadow surged forward. Ryan followed through the stream of travelers. The woman never glanced back. Her grip on the girl's wrist was tight, controlling. The girl's hand pressed again, shaking harder this time. At the checkpoint, the woman handed over documents with a practiced smile. Too sweet. Too smooth. The officer behind the desk frowned. Something didn't fit. And then Shadow barked, one sharp, commanding sound that cut through the terminal. Heads turned. The girl's lips moved soundlessly. Ryan didn't need sound to read it. "Help me." A younger boy stood at her side, clutching a stuffed toy like a lifeline. The woman's mask cracked. "Is there a problem, officer? These are my children." But her grip only tightened. The girl flinched. Shadow barked again, louder, lunging against the leash. The crowd stilled, whispers rippling. Ryan flashed his badge. Step aside." "We have a flight to catch," she snapped. "You're wasting your time." But Ryan didn't move. He'd seen enough. The girl's eyes brimmed with tears. That silent plea was all he needed. Take them in for questioning. Security closed in. The woman fought, voice rising. But once inside a private room, her story began to crumble. The girl's hands shook as she whispered the truth. "She's not my mother." The room fell silent. Shadow, resting by the door, lifted his head as if he'd known all along. The documents didn't match. Under pressure, the woman cracked. She wasn't a mother. She was part of a trafficking ring, moving children under false names through one of the busiest airports in the world. The girl clung to her little brother, tears spilling. "I tried to signal, but no one saw me." Ryan knelt beside her, steady and calm. Someone did. His eyes flicked to Shadow, whose quiet gaze told the rest. The woman was led away in handcuffs. The crowd would not forget what they'd witnessed. For the first time, the girl's shoulders eased. She sank to her knees, wrapping her arms around Shadow's thick fur. "Thank you," she whispered into his neck. Ryan swallowed hard. Because in that moment, it was clear, heroes don't always wear uniforms. Sometimes they walk on 4 paws.